Righty, oh boy. I hope everyone's having a good day. Oh God, here we go. Remember what we do. We cross ourselves, okay? And we sprinkle 3 helping doses of holy water on our computer screen, right? There we go, to exercise things. Oh dear. Maybe we're not drinking coffee anymore. We switch to something different. I don't know, but yeah. Well, when it gets, the later it gets, you know what comes out of the woodwork. Oh dear. Forget the vials. we're talking squirt guns, baby. Squirt guns. All right. Pretty easy. All right, let's go. We gotta finish this one off, guys. Come on.
Or if it's just like imagination. I have no clue. And I've been trying to...
Oh my God. Yeah, anyway, at this point, right, she should be arrested, but she's not. So let's listen to the rest of her delusion. Oh my God. Wow.
Or if it's just like imagination. I have no clue, and I've been trying to figure out like the past 2 days, like what is real. I don't know at all.
Wow.
That's what it's just.
Yeah.
Like, it's frustrating because I'm just like, I want to know, and I keep thinking about it, but I can't tell the difference anymore. I don't know it's just all like mixing together, and there's pieces that just don't make sense. Everything of it just doesn't make sense. So none of this I can say I know for sure. None of it I can say I know for a fact that happened.
Hey, hang on, guys. Hang on. No. I want to just. I got to show this to the people in denial. Hang on. I know we know this, but let's read this here. Psychosis makes it difficult to distinguish between reality and imagination due to symptoms like hallucinations, perceiving things that aren't there, and delusions, firmly held false beliefs. While individuals can normally compare internal mental images with external sensory input, psychosis is a brain-based disruption where this comparison process fails, causing internally generated experiences like imagination to feel real and be misattributed as external. What does that sound like? Research indicates a specific neural deficit in distinguishing imagination from reality in those with psychosis, and this difficulty is a core feature of this condition. People in denial. Who does that sound like? What did she just tell you? She told you exactly this. Now, I don't know if she's that good, where she's trying to set up an insanity plea here. I don't think she's that good, guys. But you never know. She can't be that good. No. She can't even get this story straight.
Because you have a timestamp on your phone.
Yes, the stuff on my phone, that is factual. Everything else, no.
But you remember watching the movies?
I remember before everything, like, from when me, Kelly, and Maddie, in Kelly's room, all of that beforehand, I remember that. I remember exactly that, like, all of that I remember. Again, like, I don't remember what episode of the Vampire Diaries we were watching, but I know it was Vampire Diaries, because I remember putting it on.
You don't remember got home? You don't remember the time?
I don't remember. I think I went to bed before. I think I went to my room before she left. That I have no clue about. I don't know when she left. I don't know where she went. I don't know. I think someone told me that she walked home. I don't know exactly who. I don't know when to her room. I don't know. On the couch. I have no clue at all.
Yeah, no clue.
Because I think I was in my room before that.
No clue, guys.
Do you think that you opening the door three times is part of what you're trying to piece
delusion?
Yeah. I think it's what I'm trying to piece together. I don't know for sure if it fully happened.
Oh my God.
It's just
right.
Like I don't know if my mind's like making up stuff like at that moment when everything was happening. I was trying to make stuff up so that I can remember it. Like I just it just doesn't make sense to me, and I don't know how to fully explain.
Like your entire story is made up. Right. Isn't it strange, guys, how she can remember things up until the point where they're sitting in Kaylee's bedroom talking? Isn't it strange, though, how she can't remember anything after that? I mean, in terms of what's real or what's not real? Isn't that weird? And that just so happens to be the time that Kaylee and Maddie get killed. Isn't that strange? How she can't remember any of that? Ha! Or what's real or what's a delusion? Yeah. We also got to take into account Ethan and Xana, because they were home already, and she knows they were home. They were in Xana's bedroom, and they were also unalived. Yep. So we got to keep that in mind. Right, Dylan? Can you keep it in mind? I don't think so. I think everything's out of your mind. I think you're completely out of your mind. Or this is one of the worst freaking lie attempt jobs I've ever heard in my life. This sounds to me like somebody's trying to go for an insanity defense. That's what it sounds like. In a real case, she'd be setting up an insanity defense right here. That's exactly what this sounds like. Even though she was never thought of as a suspect. Right, Moscow, Idaho, State Police, and all you other people. Creatures you are. Despicable little things.
Explain it, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead.
For the detective sergeant and myself, is that you're not telling us something that's not true.
Yeah, I know.
That's the most important.
Yeah, I know.
The fact you can't remember, I understand that you're traumatized.
Yeah.
But that
Fuck you.
intentionally-
Fuck you, Victoria Gooch. You're not a psychiatrist. Victoria Gooch, you are not a psychiatrist. And here we go. We're giving her another out. Oh, well, all your fucking bullshit story. Well, that must be because you're traumatized. Right, Idaho State Police? You disgusting creatures who don't know how to investigate crimes. Talk about implanting seeds in people's brains. Of course she's going to run with that. She's going to run with that all day and night. Yes, I'm traumatized. I can't remember any of the crucial details. I can remember the insignificant ones, though. Right? Until my story falls apart, and then I can't remember a goddamn fucking thing. Yeah. Amazing how that works with trauma. It's not trauma, Victoria Gooch, and you're not a psychiatrist. Hell, you're not even a fucking police detective. You're a joke. Again, what do you guys do? Other real homicide departments, they are fucking laughing at you. And I hope they're nauseated too by what they're hearing, because this is nauseating. It really is. It's like a fake detective trying to play detective. That's exactly what this is. And here's your prime suspect staring you in the face, and she's telling you one of the greatest lies you could possibly think of to get out of a quadruple murder. And you're fucking buying it. Right? Again, we know this. Dylan should have been arrested during this interview. No doubt in my mind. Get her some medications while she's in jail. Okay? And that will probably clear her up. That will clear her memory up, this foggy memory she has because she's psychotic. Yeah, that will clear her up real good. So then we're going to have another conversation with her. Once she gets some meds pumped in her. And then we're going to have another conversation. And we're going to say, Dylan, you want to try this night again? You want to try this whole thing again? Because we know what you did. We know what you did. And we know what you did with your associates. So, Dylan, do you want to try it again? Now that you have some medications in your system, you're a little clearer now, right? You're not as mentally foggy anymore. And you're definitely sobered up. You're not hallucinating because you took alcohol, you fucking moron. You are a piece of work.
I know. But this is this is all stuff that this is what I
fabricated?
Again, it's something I don't know if it was real or what happened.
You're right. That you're lying, right.
Some of it could be real, some of it could be not, I don't know. This is what I think I remembered.
So watching you, I've done hundreds of interviews and so as the detective surgeon, I believe you're recalling some things from memory. The dog barking isn't something you can make up. It's not something you felt. Either the dog was barking or the dog was not. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's things we hear is different. Oh my God.
What dog? Hey, Victoria Gooch, what dog? What dog are you talking about? How much for that doggy in the window? Victoria Gooch? Oh my God, for your doggy, probably, I wouldn't pay 2 cents. Okay, I'm just saying. Oh my God. Take that thing out behind the barn and shoot it. All right. Oh my God. Dylan, I love you. Not you, Dylan, I love you. Oh my God. I'm talking about Gooch. I mean the Cooch. I'm sorry. Take that thing out behind the barn and shoot it. All right. And then we'll bury it. And then we're going to sprinkle salt all on top and holy water so it doesn't rise from the dead. How much for that cooch in the window? Oh, you fucking prick. You fucking prick. I've done hundreds of interviews, and it's no way you can recall a dog barking. It either barks or it doesn't bark. Okay. Hey, you know what else I heard? I heard a cat meowing somewhere off in the distance. I heard a rhinoceros rampaging through the jungle right outside my window. I guess that's real too. Victoria Gooch, you're a fucking joke. Hey, how about this? Yeah, hey, while I was sprinting 3 miles around the house and then finally went to the hobbit hole, I saw this ginormous panda bear. It just came bouncing down the yard, down a driveway, and it said, "Hi, Dylan. Do you have some leaves for me I can eat? I'm really starving." Right? And it left out a big roar. It left out a big roar. And so you can't make that up. You can't fake that. It's either the giant panda bear roared or it didn't roar, Victoria Gooch. You fell with that, you fucking pricks. You fucking prick.
Rabbit with a waistcoat and a watch.
Oh, my very whiskies. I'm late.
Now, this is curious. What could a rabbit possibly be late for? Please, sir.
I'm late. For a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late.
It must be awfully important, like a party or something. Mr. Rabbit, wait!
No. I'm overdue. I'm really in a stew. No time to say goodbye. Hello, I'm late.
Things we think we saw.
Yeah.
What we hear is something awakened you. Some noise, and then you heard crying.
Yeah.
You heard that.
Yes.
You're not filling something in. Something brought you out of sleep.
Yeah.
Don't you love how they're feeding her the lines? Don't you love how Idaho State Police is feeding her the information on what to say? See, what they're trying to do is they're trying to give the appearance that they're summarizing information. That's not what they're doing. They are feeding her what the straight story should sound like. Because they know she's completely out of her mind. Right, Victoria Gooch and Blaker, you dirty little bastards? You're priming your prime suspect. You're feeding her lines.
Yeah.
And it's probably what you're suggesting is that you heard somebody crying.
It's probably what you're suggesting.
You don't know that, right?
Yeah.
It's probably what you're suggesting. What are you doing, Victoria Gooch? You are the one suggesting this thing. Your prime suspect cannot tell a straight story. And what you're doing is you are now using your own suggestions for building her story. You fucking idiots. Victoria Gooch and Blaker, the only place you people belong is behind real police detectives shoveling their horses' shit. You should be nowhere near murder cases, any cases of any repute, anything related to law enforcement. These two idiots, should be nowhere near any of this. They are disgusting. They don't know what they're doing. Victoria Gooch is using her own narrative, her own suggestions, and giving them to her to help her, Dylan, make her story fit. You fucking bastards. That's exactly what this is. No, it's not. I beg to differ greatly. Challenge me. That's exactly what we're seeing here. Absolutely 100%. Victoria Gooch is using her own suggestions to suggest to Dylan this is what her story should be. You bastards. Dirty, Idaho, scummy, inbred, rotten, fucking inbred bastard potatoes. I hope nobody ever visits the state. I hope nobody ever spends any money in your goddamn state. You sons of rotten whores. Let's carry on.
You know, somebody was crying. Was it a woman?
Yeah, it was a woman. I know that.
And were they saying anything?
No, they were just crying.
Was it unusual for your roommates to cry?
I mean, I feel like all this, like, I wouldn't cry in front of my friends. I would cry in my room. I wouldn't really cry in front of my roommates. Like, we were comfortable enough, but if there's, like, my own situation going on, I wouldn't. I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, he'd be crying all the time in front of him. Jesus.
Just like...
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Do you ever cry when you're hurt?
Yes.
Do you ever cry when you're scared?
Yeah, and I don't know which one it was. I don't know at all.
You just heard crying.
I just heard crying. I can't process what kind of crying it was.
So
That's me listening to this shit.
it's not necessarily distorted, but what we see can be.
Please, God, no.
Right? And what we hear is distinct, right?
Yeah.
What I smell, so what you heard is
So much for trauma.
what you saw.
Yeah.
Victoria Gucci Coochie.
No. Didn't smell anything.
Cologne, anything like
Nothing.
that? Perfume?
Nothing.
What you thought
Alcohol.
when you saw the figure in the hallway,
Yeah.
3 feet from you, you thought it was a male.
Yes.
And you thought he was holding something, but at the time, your view of it was it could have been a vacuum cleaner.
A mini vacuum. Yeah.
And what was around the person's waist?
I don't know. I don't think I looked at that. I just remember all black clothes.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said you saw a triangle. What was in the...
No, that was from what he was holding.
Ah.
So can you describe that again for me?
It was...
You see what they're doing here, guys? They already got a story they want her to go along with here. And they're confusing the situation even more. So, this is how we prime Miss Dillon. They do this over and over again with her. They do this in every interview with her. Because A, they're doing it on purpose. B, they want her to say certain things and she's not because she's completely out of her head. C, D, E, they are also in denial. They refuse to look at her as a suspect. I don't know why, because she is your prime. They refuse. They refuse. They know this is, on some level, you have to say to yourself, these idiots, they have to know that this is completely bullshit. But yet they are fighting against their very own nature here. And Victoria Gooch is not a psychiatrist. No. So here she is playing psychiatrist with your prime suspect. Yeah. Not only is that unethical and dangerous, I would fight if I was her boss and I was a real person, like a real, captain or whoever, I would fire her immediately for this interview. I would have. If I listened to this interview back and I was her boss, I would have fired her immediately. Absolutely. And Blaker, I would have fired both of them immediately after hearing this. And letting her go. If this was a real investigation. Yeah. Absolutely.
It was like cylinder like this, I guess like about that long, and then it went out and in like a triangle.
And how was the person holding it?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Between their toes.
I don't remember if he had one hand on it, 2 hands. I have no clue. I don't remember how he was holding it exactly.
Uh-huh.
Were there lights on in the hallway?
I don't know. I can't remember.
How about this?
Let's go back.
How about this, Dylan? Did he have hands? Okay, did he have hands? I don't know. He may have had paws. Okay, was it a giant cat? Maybe it was a giant cat who was holding this arrow-shaped mini vacuum cleaner, Dylan. Maybe it was a cat. Are you sure it wasn't a pair of paws that were holding it? Oh my God. What the fuck?
Do there normally be lights on in the hallway? Do you leave the lights on for your roommates if they decide to stay out late out of consideration since they are your roommates? Do you leave any hallway lights on or anything?
Out of consideration.
For me, I like to leave a hallway light out there because it just
Boy,
makes me feel
Gooch,
better,
you're a
but
real
I don't know
piece
if-
of
I don't know
work.
if I don't know if anyone else
You're
did.
a
I
piece of
just-
shit,
that's
but a
something
piece
I
of
don't know.
work.
Because you went to bed ahead of the other people.
Yeah,
in the
I
house.
don't know.
I don't know either.
No, that would not be unusual at all.
Okay, so the lights are on.
Ethan likes to turn them off, but like sometimes I would leave them on. He would go down and get food, and in the middle of the night leave the lights on. Like that was normal.
All right, that's normal. Lights are on. Let's move on.
Before, when was the last time you saw Xana?
At 4. So that was when Ethan was trying to call his sister, wasn't answering. Xana was with I guess I have oh, that was not the same video.
Sure. Oh, you got a video of that, huh?
Xana was with him. And I just like I don't know if I told him where I was going. I don't know if I told him when I was leaving. I just knew I was told at least yes if they wanted to go.
Uh-huh.
I think you left there at 2 in the morning.
No, that was before then.
Right.
What time? Can you give me a time frame?
I'm trying to figure that out.
You have video?
And she was with Ethan.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
She is not your prime suspect. Oh, my God. This is really bad, guys. I've never heard this. I never heard such shit in all my life, guys. She is trying to cover her ass.
In this video, I was at 12:49. The last video I have is of Xana holding a white claw at 11:04. So in between that time, I'm gonna guess more towards the 12 side is when I went to.
So you have a video or a picture of Xana at 11:04
Yes.
p.m.
Yes,
with
I
a
do.
white claw.
Yes,
And then you're at 12:49.
for sure. Yes, I have a video of that. I could have been there before then. I don't know. But this is what proof I do have.
And that's what you've been using to piece some of this together.
Yes.
Videos,
I
huh?
didn't like.
Uh-huh.
I didn't fully look at my phone and stuff until my mom was like kind of asking me about that, and that's how I've been like
Uh-huh.
trying to understand time zones. I get timelines. I
Oh,
guess.
timelines, time zones.
It's not a judgment question.
Yeah.
Did Xana and Ethan ever stay at Ethan's house?
No, I don't really know why. I think.
Good question. I don't know why either.
No, it's just like to be at our house, Xana. I
Does he
didn't
have
ask.
roommates? Does he have roommates?
I don't know. All I know was that because of his grades, he wasn't allowed to live at. So he had to get an apartment. I've never been to his apartment. I don't know where it is. I don't know what it looks like.
So what?
I don't know if Xana's ever been there.
Okay, whatever.
We just never like asked about it. We didn't even care. We liked having him there, so it was never like a question to us.
Yeah, it's not a judgment question.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, did Xana ever go to Ethan's house?
I don't think so. I think
That's
that
weird.
was the night she was at our house.
That's really weird.
So this is an
Yeah, that's a good.
brought up something. He couldn't stay.
That's a good point, guys. One of you mentioned, or a couple of you mentioned, that it was possibly because of Ethan's family that, for some reason, may not have wanted Xana alone at his apartment. I don't know, but I find that highly strange that Ethan did have his own apartment. As far as we know, he didn't have any roommates, and Xana didn't stay there with him at all. I find that highly strange, guys. Very, very unusual. Very unusual. And you guys brought that point up. Maybe it had something to do with his family, his mother. You know, beware of Mrs. Chapin, right? Maybe it could be his mom really didn't want Xana there and let Ethan know that. I don't know. Maybe so. Because, Christ, dude, think about it. Your guy has his own place, right? Why wouldn't you spend time with him there? You could do whatever you guys want without interference for anybody. So that's, especially in college, fuck, I would be taking advantage of that every time I could, right? Otherwise, you're stuck with fucking people next to you, you know, all up in your ass in business. Fuck that. Really bizarre.
Staying with his fraternity because of his grades, but we're not even through this semester yet.
So last semester, that's how they depend everything. So let's say you get like below what you're supposed to get.
GPA?
Semester ago.
GPA?
That's like at the end
Can
of
you
last year.
can you
yes.
spell that, Dylan?
This semester,
GPA?
those are the rules.
Oh my God.
Then if this semester you get better grades, then the next semester you'll be fine.
So he had to come into this semester
Yes.
in an apartment.
Yes.
It's not like he was there and they kicked him out.
No.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Yeah. Bah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Don't beat yourself up, because maybe...
Oh, she's not.
I know that...
She's not beating herself up at all.
Sergeant Blaker has questions. I have some more questions, but don't let that weight. I can see the weight of, like, I wish I could give them more.
Yeah.
What you're giving is important.
Yeah.
So when you went to bed, who was still in the house? When you went to bed at 3 o'clock, 3:10, 3:11, who was still in the house?
2:11.
What I know,
I don't know.
of Kaylee and Maddie coming home, those two.
Okay.
Just Kaylee and Maddie? And
but I know Xana was home from what I saw. I don't know if Ethan was with her. I did not see Ethan. He could have been home with her. He could have not been.
How do you know Xana was home?
But when you went to bed, you still in the house?
No. That was... Are you talking about the first time I went to bed? Like, literally before all this happened?
I see, yes, because they came home from the grub hut.
After left, yeah.
How does she know Xana was home? Look, if she knows Xana's home, you're gonna know Ethan's home with her, because he was found there with her. Wasn't he? Wasn't he? This is what we've been told. If Xana was there, and Dylan says, I knew Xana was there, I don't know if Ethan was there. Either A, again, she's lying. B, Ethan wasn't there yet with Xana. I don't know. I think she's lying. But this is what we've been told, though. Now, some people have alternate theories. But the question is, Dylan, how do you know Xana was home? And if you know Xana's home, how could you not know that Ethan was not with her? Or, you know what I'm saying? More lies. More lies.
And you don't have a with you?
Yes, I know he was home because I went... After everything of all this, I went to bed with her in her bed.
Yeah.
At what time?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Look at your phone, cunt.
I would say 4:30-ish. I don't know how long all of this happened. I tried to remember, and I tried to give...
You don't know how long all what happened? What happened, Dylan? Dylan, what happened? You don't know what's real or what's not real. So what happened? See? No matter which way we go with you, you're under arrest. You can't get out of it. Because she just said, I can't distinguish between what is real and what's not real. So anything that she says to you past that point is going to be a lie, because you can't trust what she's telling you. She can't even trust her own mind, she's telling you. So if she cannot trust her own mind, how the fuck are you going to trust her as a real homicide detective? You can't. There you go.
I don't know at all.
So at some point,
yeah, you don't know. You're making it up.
You weren't perceiving a threat.
Nope.
I never perceived a threat ever.
I never perceived a threat ever. Let's read that again, people in denial. I never perceived a threat ever. That's why I'm sprinting down to the Hobbit's bedroom. Because there was never any threat perceived by me whatsoever. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goonie goo-goo. Bye-bye. You're under arrest. You're under the jail. We're leaving it right there, guys. We have a little bit more to go with this fucking bullshit. Just a little bit longer to go. Yes, we do. But we have to leave it right there. I think that's a really good stopping point for people in denial. Let's hear that again before we go. Shall we?
I was asked this. At some point, you weren't perceiving a threat.
I never perceived a threat ever.
Even with the guy in the hallway?
Nope.
Yeah, it freaked me out, but it wasn't like...
It wasn't a threat.
In Moscow, like in a tiny town, you never have to worry about that. It's never like, oh, this is bad. Like, it just isn't. I never thought about, like, robbery never crossed my mind. Something happened to my friends never ever crossed my mind. Oh, like, it just was like, people come in and out of our house. Like, that's how it is in Moscow when you live out of house. Like, people come in and out all the time. Like, you know them. You know everyone in Moscow. It's so tiny. Like, it's not weird.
Oh, it's not.
Do you know this person?
I don't remember. I don't remember what his face looked like. All I remember is the... I don't, like...
Yes, I did know this person is the answer. because Moscow is so tiny and small, right? And she apparently knows everything about it, only having lived in a house for 2.5 months. Before that, she lived on campus. Yeah, but she apparently knows everything about Moscow, Idaho. At 19 years old, a raging fucking alcoholic, psychotic person. There you go, people in denial. And the answer to the last question is yes, I did know who this person was. She stammers and stumbles throughout all these answers because she's lying through her fucking ass. Bye-bye. We'll see you real soon again, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Peculiar place to have a party. You know, Dinah, we really shouldn't be doing this. After all, we haven't been invited, and curiosity often leads to trouble. Goodbye, Dinah. Goodbye. Well, after this I shall think nothing of falling downstairs.